Welcome back to Bernama. Today I am Jessie Chahal and the beautiful lady next to me is the lovely songstress Janet Lee. How are you, Janet?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Thank you for having me.
Oh, such a pleasure to have you in the studios with us to share your story and of course your passion, which is singing, and something you're not even half-baked at, something you're really, really good at. I've known you for a couple of years now as well, and so I've watched Janet grow and blossom and bloom as a singer. So just give us a bit of a background as in, how did you get started singing and why?
I see this as an incredible journey because I actually I was working in a corporate front for years before I actually decided to take the plunge. So I was just like anyone out there, like a regular Joe, you know, 9 to 5. But I was doing my weekly singing lesson. I started taking my singing lesson in year 2000, and then I have a day job. In 2005, I had a career change. I changed from a corporate path to slightly more creative. I was working in a modeling agency as a booker, as a talent booker.
Not as a model?
No. A little too short to model.
Okay.
And 4 months down the road, I realized I was starting to get more singing gigs and theater gigs. And then it was, the hours were just driving into my sleeping hours and all that, and I was falling asleep driving from work to theater rehearsal, and my best friends were like, okay, maybe it's time you want to think about
a change.
Just just take the plunge.
And so that was it. There was no turning back from then on.
Yeah, the start was slow, but I think what I have is good friends, good support system, and also what I have in myself is the determination to just want to sing.
Yeah.
And do that for a living.
So that was strong passion that came through. But a lot of times we would wonder, like, is this the right thing to do? Is it going to pay my bills? What if I'm just living a fantasy?
I actually never, along the line, I never really thought about myself as a passionate person, just want to do this and all that. It was just something so naturally that I do every day, that I don't even think about it. And what really excited me in the beginning was starting to get bookings, and every time I have someone email or give me a call to say that we are interested in what you do, and how do you charge? What do you sing? You know, would you like to sing at my party or something? I just put down the phone and is this really happening?
Yeah, you leap for joy and you go, oh yes, I got it.
They really want to pay me to sing. Oh my goodness. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, there must be no feeling like that though, to know that what comes so naturally to you is something people would pay for to watch you.
Yeah, so it's just sheer joy that I'm able to do this for a living now. So, but of course, I'm talking now looking back, that was in 2005, and I was doing more since 2006, and now looking back, it's quite a journey, and there's never a stopping point where you stop learning.
Yeah, so it's continuous, and you're also going to evolve as a singer to be, of course, a bigger name and better as well. So tell us about the genre of music that you do, because I know it's very, it's the kind of music I like. Yeah.
You like?
I love it. I love it. Yeah.
Great. I do mainly jazz standards and Chinese oldies, being bilingual. Every day I thank my parents for sending me to Chinese school and having learned English. Actually, only after I left school and having mostly English-speaking friends. That's why I pick up the language.
Really? I would have thought you were a sort of a native speaker, so to say.
Thank you.
But it's always good to be bilingual, and you also sing all Shanghai sort of jazz tunes as well, which really, I don't know if you've ever watched Janet in action, but it really transports you to a time and place. And of course, you never fail to dress the part as well. Always in lovely cheongsams and, you know, the whole
I'm just a lucky girl who's just landed myself in the right job where I get to dress up to go to work.
Yeah, and do what you love as well. You also have a fashion blog, I believe, or a fashion...
Yeah, this is back in the days when before the frenzy Facebook evolution took over. I used to keep I used to keep a fashion blog. It's still there, but it's hardly updated now.
Not very active now. Now people
Yeah,
are more
these days-
interested in you than in your blog.
I like to think so, but these days sometimes I update my fashion blog on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us, you have a great new gig coming up, The Wizard of Oz, which I believe
Oh,
is...
it's actually ongoing.
It's ongoing now?
Yes, in a few
Okay.
hours' time, I'm going to the theatre
Okay.
to get ready into my many roles to play ensemble in
Okay,
Wizard
so
of Oz.
do tell us about your role in Wizard of Oz and what can we see you do on stage?
Many things,
Okay.
including flying a monkey.
Wow.
But I won't be flying, but we're close to flying.
Okay.
I'm in the ensemble of the Wizard of Oz, and this is the third last day. We have 2 more days to go.
Okay.
3 more days if include today. And I play a Munchkinland school teacher,
Okay.
and then I play an apple tree.
How do you play an apple tree?
Okay, I hope to invite you after
Yeah, I
this
would
and come around and see.
learn the skills a bit, but I mean, obviously...
A talking, singing, dancing apple tree.
Okay, that's
So
interesting.
That's us.
Okay.
There will be 3 of us.
Okay.
And then I also play a poisonous poppy.
Wow.
And then that will take us to Act 2, where I'm a citizen of the Oz, the
Wow,
Ozland.
Ozland.
Yes. And then I'm also the Wicked Witch, Winky, one of her soldiers.
Wow.
And then one of her flying monkeys. That's it.
That's
That's
quite
just
quite
about the few roles that
just a
we-
few, just all in a day's work. Wizard of Oz, nothing. Been there, done that. But it's great. So how do you juggle it all? I mean, between doing theatre, singing gigs, your own personal time, because obviously time management will be a huge issue here, right?
Yes. In fact, time management has always been, I would say in the last 2 years, something that I'm looking to improve.
Yeah.
So that I can eat properly, sleep well, have my time to read, to keep myself happy. I love reading, and to go traveling, and on top of that, do what I love, that is to sing and to choose between theatre and regular the paying gigs and all that.
Yeah.
Not to say that theatre don't pay, but
Yeah.
yeah, theatre is just a totally different creature altogether.
Yeah.
And
It's sort of an outlet to just release that creative energy and just to combine with the rest who share that same passion.
I would say so far in what I do as a performer, there's nothing come quite close to
Theatre.
working in theatre, because you have such you have such ownership. You have to have ownership in what you do in theatre, and that's where you get your high satisfaction from.
Yeah, yeah. Just really throw yourself
Because you
out
spend
there.
3 to 4 weeks with the same people, working with different departments of people, the creative team, your colleagues, your musicians,
Yep.
and your technical people. It's
Yeah, spending all that time together. Do you
yeah.
remember when
this few minutes is not enough to describe.
Not enough.
Yeah, what I get. Yeah.
But everyone can follow you on Facebook and on Twitter as well. Are you
Yes,
on that?
I am on Twitter, though not very active, but I'm on Facebook a lot.
Okay.
Add me as a friend.
Okay, Janet Lee, there you go.
I
And
also
her
have a
husband.
website.
Also,
Yeah.
okay. What is the address of that website?
It's very simple. It's janetlee.my.
Okay, janetlee.my. Oh, yeah, it's on the screen right now. So what's next plans? What after the Wizard of Oz? Where can we see you? And
I'm jumping straight into rehearsal with my music director next week. I'll be meeting a friend who is going to help me with diction, Mandarin diction.
okay,
Having gone to Chinese school, I have long given back the language years ago.
Yeah.
So now I hope to polish it, and then I'm going to music rehearsal for my next few gigs. That's going to be in Alexis and No Black Tie this month. Shanghai Jazz. So I'm doing a
Oh.
series of...
consider me there. Consider me there in the crowd, watching and cheering you on. Janet, go for it. Now we have a lot of young people upcoming with a lot of talent in Malaysia. I'm sure.
I see them.
Yeah.
I see this talent, and I see these passionate young people in Wizard of Oz as well.
Yeah. So what would your advice be? How can they come out? How can they get discovered? And like you, should they just pursue their passion, or should they be what should they do?
I think for a start, because I think I have a special journey of always be able to keep myself, stay passionate and diligent, to always want to improve, because I always go back to the core of my passion, which is why do I love doing this? Because I love arts and music. So I think for a person to really get ahead is to actually to worry about how to get ahead, how to get noticed and all that. I would think is secondary. I would stress very much to get lots of training, lots of practice, and jump on every chance to perform and to work with people to improve. And once people can see that you are committed, you're passionate, you're good at what you do because you train hard, you practice a lot, and you always seeking to work with more people and to go out of KL or Malaysia to learn more and to see more, just to experience and come back.
Yep.
I think people see that in me. That's why I'm getting jobs.
Yeah, because you're obviously showing the fact that, you know, I'm really passionate about this. I'll go all out to make sure I do a good job, and you definitely do that. A lot of young people, I think, believe these days that they just want the easy way.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this is what I see. Though most of the time I consider myself young.
Young
still.
as well. Same here. Of course.
Yeah, I see people giving, sometimes spending a little too much time in the, not quite the right department of focus for a beginner. Like, you know, how do I get noticed? What do I wear? For me, it would be just focus in what you love doing and know why you love doing it, because you love the art, you love the work that you do, and people will see that you're worth their time and money.
Yep. So like you said, go back to the core reason of why you're doing it. Any plans for an album to go more commercial?
Going commercial is not really what I thinking about, but I guess there's no harm getting exposure and publicity. I am hoping to work on an album, and I've started talking to people. At the moment I have 2 new songs. It's not being recorded yet, but I've performed them. I have a producer and a music director. So now I have some ideas about what I want to do with the album. So I guess it's just a matter of putting all that together.
Yeah. Because sometimes you're also afraid of getting too commercial and then losing that focus of exactly why you do what you do.
Sometimes getting too commercial could translate into a very healthy bank account. Of
course, no doubt about it. But I think you've really showed us that, you know, passion will get you the dollars and cents that you need. Now,
passion, and hard work.
And hard work. Before we end, you know, there is lots of requests for you to actually sing a line or two of anything. Maybe it's for something from Wizard of Oz or anything that's close to heart. Maybe a jazz standard as well.
Maybe Deepa mentioned something. Maybe I can do a short bridge of song, but it's up to me. But I feel like since I'm in a mood for Wizard of Oz, and every night I stand in the wing, watch Stephanie Van Driesen, who is playing Dorothy Gale, and the sweeping sound of the Wizard of Oz orchestra is. So this is from Over the Rainbow from Wizard of Oz.
Over the Rainbow. Take it away, Janet.
Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. And the rest, please do join us in Pentas One KL Pack tonight. Actually Saturday matinee and evening, and Sunday matinee and evening show.
I'm there. I'm really taking it down. Make sure you join them as well. Pentas One. That you sound so much like Julie Andrews.
Julie Andrews. Oh, wow! Thank you very much. You just made my week.
It just took me way back to a Mary Poppins scene or something like that.
Oh, then you have to come check out Stephanie Van Driesen and company in Wizard of Oz.
Okay, all that happening at Pentas One over the weekend as well, today and over the weekend. Do catch Janet Lee. Janet, thank you. Such a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you so much.
Back. Yeah, we'll be back next week. Burnama today. There's a repeat at 3 o'clock for this today, so you know, hopefully you'll be able to catch it if you're not at rehearsal. Yeah, we'll be back next week, same time, same place. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.